Hello, everyone, and welcome to the round 24 review, the last one of the year. So, season over. Oh boy, it has felt like a really long one, especially those last few weeks when I didn't have any trades. Alright, so let's get into it. We've got Bont, who I had as my captain in round 24 after my failed, was it Jack Sinclair? No, Dacos. My failed Dacos VC, and Bont scored a 144, so that was pretty good. All right, so yeah, we ended up with an average for our captain for the year at 135. So, if anything over, 130, with a VC or even 125, we take during the week, don't we? So, yeah, 135, is pretty good, I reckon. I've had better, I've had worse, but yeah, that's where we landed for this year. Okay, so let's find out, where did I end up? I scored a 2,592 this week, and yeah, we ended up just outside the top 10k, so ranked in the top 4%, and actually ranked 7,169 for the week. Considering who I had playing on my field and whose score counted, that's pretty good. All right, so let's go. Classic. And yeah, we had Max Holmes, nice score, 129. Lockie Whitfield went huge in his last game, 176. Callum Mills, a 118. Jordan Clark, 88. Zorko, 79, so a couple of lower scores there. Tom McCarthy, an 83. I think he played a bit more in the midfield, I believe. And Campbell Gray, Beau Allen didn't count. Now, something I've taken from the back line this year, well, this applies for any line really, but I had guys like, who was it? Harry Perryman, Jaden Short, Matt Roberts, although Matt Roberts started well, but then he tapered off. And who else did I have? I traded in SDK. That's Next year, something I'm going to take in the next year. Yeah, just maybe not start those, sort of speculative picks because, I had to waste trades on them, and part of the reason why I ran out of trades. Anyway, no Nas, even though I had him in my side for most of the preseason, but just went off on him, and he never entered my side. Even though I had the chance to get him at 500k, didn't pull the trigger. So, Nas, he's going to be one of my first pick next year. On to the midfield now. Bont, 144. Couldn't get his team over the line in a must-win game against Fremantle. The only way they get in is if Essendon beat Gold Coast up there in the, for the Cyclone game. And, Bulldogs fans, I've got some spare Bombers merch if you'd like. I can send that to you and you can wear it. Alright, so, you could still be playing finals if Essendon beats Gold Coast. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Alright, Suns are yet to, win a game that would get them into the finals in their club's history. So, anyway. And Essendon have a habit of winning games that, they really shouldn't win. Maybe not this year, though. All right, moving on. Dacos, 91. Failed VC pick there. Sheasel with a 98. Butters went huge with a 191. Oh, don't know why I didn't have him in my vice captain calculations. Oh, that would have been huge if I had the VC on him. I'm sure some people would have. Jack Sinclair, nice finish with a 136. Zach Merritt, 123, playing with a broken hand. Oh, come on, we at Essendon do not deserve you, Zach. 250th game, couldn't get the win against the Blues, but nice way to finish off the Supercoach season. He's got one game to go. Rosie with a 124, very nice, and very nice win by the Port Adelaide Crows, Port Adelaide Power against Gold Coast. Hugh Boxall, so I think his score had to count. His score counted on my field with a 75. Rankin obviously didn't play. Chera didn't play. Johnson, well, he got selected. He was a late in, and he was the sub. So he only scored a 24. That was in the last quarter, by the way. Maxi Gawn, very nice at 137. Harry Boyd, who, yeah, breaking news, he's been delisted. So, yeah, we picked him and we thought, yeah, this guy, not. It's very rare we get a 99k playing ruck. Got selected round 1, and we never saw him again. And he's been delisted, so yeah, we won't be picking him in our side next year. Unless another club picks him up, mate, of course. Tim English, 120. Oh, I'm just speaking of this R3 position. Yeah, I don't care if I have to pay an extra, 20k for a 117k, ruck, but it's going to be a ruck forward. Just to give us that extra bit of flexibility. And then you can pick like Jackson or something and put him in the, you can do a little swing there, have a bit more flexibility for the side. But although looking at Supercoach finals, yeah, don't think Jackson's going to be a ruck forward next year. I think he's just going to be a ruck. Yeah, anyway. Tim English, 120, very nice there. Bailey Smith with a 129. Very nice. Sam Darcy, unfortunately, this score counted in my system. Or did it? No, this is the one that dropped out. No. This counted. Sorry. 55. Yeah, key forward. He's going to have those up and down games. 1 week he's going to score 55. The next he'll score 155. Key forwards for you. Caleb Daniels, 75. Petrarca, 104. Very nice. Taru, this is the score that dropped out. A 43. Yeah, had to play him on field just because I have no bench cover. And I put Jack McRae on the bench, knowing that he was going to be the sub an hour before the game. Surely he must be injured. He only had like 60% time on ground the week before, so yeah. Must be carrying some sort of injury or niggle or something like that. Yeah, so we had him on the bench to loop with Butler. Can't even remember why I did that. I think I put Butler on the field just in case he was like a late in because I think he was an emergency, but he didn't end up playing. And Shy Bolton finally with a 113. Yep, very poo last week. This week, good scores. But yeah, probably one I'll never have in my side again. All right. Unless it's like, no, actually, not even if he comes like 200k. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that is the team. That's how we finished for the year. Yeah, one thing I'll probably be doing with the flex next year. I started off with the 3 rucks. I had Gawn, I had Cherry, and TDK. Will I do the same next year? I'm not quite sure. Maybe depending on fixtures, start with the 2 rucks, and then depending on which ruckman has a nice run home, like a Grundy sort of run, maybe target them after their buys or something like that. I don't know. It all depends on fixtures. And anyway, just a thought. But yeah, very interesting year with the flex. I will be doing Supercoach finals. And it won't be anything in depth, just like short videos of who I'm going to select in my team. Yeah, and that's about it from me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much if you've watched all the way through through the season, because I know viewership kind of drops off once the season gets towards the end. Like I know I was sort of especially when I didn't have any trades, just felt a bit fatigued. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm definitely going to be doing some BBL stuff. But yeah, after the finals, the Supercoach finals, I'll probably be taking a little bit of a break. And yeah, we'll see you in the BBL season. And I'll definitely be back maybe with some more in-depth analysis from how we start our sides next season. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the Supercoach Finals video. Bye.